All right, this is going to be 2015 Top Series 1 Baseball Hobby Random Team 2-box break. Numbers 2316 and 2317. So let's go ahead and screen share everybody in. Here we got Michael K at the top. Levi, you are at the bottom. Let's go ahead and take this copy and paste into random.org. And we're going to run it through 7 times. Good luck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. There we go. Fred P is at the top. Ronald R, you're at the bottom. Everybody else somewhere in the middle. Let's take this copy and paste into our spreadsheet. All right, everybody, follow along, and I will read the teams out loud. Here we go. Fred P, you got the Diamondbacks. Paul C has the Braves. Michael C, you got the Orioles. Levi comes in with the Red Sox. Fred P, the Cubbies. Dave R, you got the White Sox. Gary F, the Reds. Michael S, you got the Indians. Gary F, you got the Rockies. Troy C has the Detroit Tigers. Michael K, the Astros. Troy C, the Royals. Greg H with the LA Angels. Levi, you got the Dodgers. Michael K, you have the Marlins. Troy C has the Brewers and Twins. Dave R, you got the Mets and Yankees. Mark L, you got the A's. Levi, the Phillies. Michael G, you got the Pirates. Greg H, the Padres. Annette, you got the Giants. Dave R, the Seattle Mariners. Joanne A, J.A.'s got the Cardinals. Fred P has the Rays and Blue Jays. Dave R, you got the Rangers. And rounding out the list is going to be Ronald H for the Washington Nationals. So I'm going to scroll back through. If anybody wants to trade a team, now is the time to do so. Frankie V. The career ender. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Asking for a career ending. That's right. You never know what will happen. Let's hope not. At the worst, maybe a week on the pup list, 15-day DL, something like that. All right, so while y'all are talking trade, I'm going to go ahead and get these packs out. 2317. I'm just going to set that over to the side right here real quick and get 2316 out. Red Sox owner is Levi. Levi has the Red Sox. I hear you, Frankie. It happens, man. It's real out here. It's real in the field. All right, so we're not going to open 2317 yet. We're going to leave that. We're going to leave that wrapped up, and we'll get to that after we do 2316. It's real out here. That's right. It's real out here, baby. This ain't a game. It's real life. Dave R, it's Levi. I don't know if Levi's here or not. All right, so any trades? 15 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, there he is. Dave R. Levi is here. He was asking about the Red Sox. Hey, no problem, man. It's all good. All good in the FBB hood. Dave R, are you offering up anything right there? You trying to see what's up with the Red Sox, or are you good to go? Taylor, we got some more coming in. We went through, I think we did 7 or 8 cases of Jumbo alone, and then Hobby as well. We had rack packs. We had blaster boxes. But tomorrow we will be back. Well, Dave R., what'd you offer up? He said, I'll listen. Dave R. has got the Mariners, the Rangers, the Mets, Yankees, and the White Sox. Levi said, I'll do it for the Braves. Paul C. Cubs family said the Braves are available. So he's saying he'll trade the Red Sox for the Braves. Dave R. Pirates for M's. No, that's Levi Cubs. Levi is saying he's got the Red Sox. And he'll trade you for the Braves if you're interested in that. I feel like I'm wheeling and dealing right here. 25, 25, 25, 25. We got the Braves, we got the Braves, we got a three-way. Yeah, we got the Red Sox, Red Sox, Braves. Going once, going twice. Oakland for anything. All right, Dave R. is out. Dave R. says, I'm out. One down, one down. All right, everybody's staying. Everybody's staying. Here we go. Good luck. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it now. Do it. Good luck, everybody. Oh, Macklemore right there. Greatest rapper alive. Ryan E. said Braves hits are coming. Uh-oh. Did you guys see the Grammys the other night? Oh, Kanye ran up there again. With Beck was getting the award for Best Album. That was funny. All right, here we go. Looking for some twinkles, a.k.a. sparkles. Looking for some twinkles, some sparkles, some color, some auto. Stamp card, that's right. I saw a, did you see the Vine? Somebody posted a Vine up, they recorded on their TV. If you look at Jay-Z's face, now that, that was hilarious. Looking at his face as he's going up there like, no, no, no. And then he's like, oh my God. Okay. And then he starts laughing like it's funny. But his facial expression as he's running up there is like, oh God, no. You can even see Beyonce. She's like, no, Kanye, no. Then they all start laughing. Come on, Derek. Get in Zoom. There we go. And another funny post, I think it was from last year. It was on Reddit. It just said, just remember, if you see these four, and it had them all sitting there at the Grammys. 68 people wrote on whose album? Really? Wow, that's a lot. 68? Holy cow. But they had a picture of, it went in order of, it had Beyonce, and over top of her head it said like 17 Grammys. I don't know the exact number, but it said 17 Grammys, and then it had Jay-Z, and it said like 21 Grammys or whatever he has. And then Kanye, and over top of his head it said 19 Grammys. And then over Kim Kardashian's head it just said internet tape. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. There's a call your shot right there. That will go to random at the end. Gallery of Greats. Clayton Kershaw. A buyback? No, that was a. There was no buyback in the last pack. Devious. No buyback. There was an Orioles card. Oh, Jackson moves fast, but no buyback. That's all right. We're all losing it, right? Looking for some sparkle here. Looking for the buybacks. Looking for variations. Joel said, I've been lost it. Never had it to begin with. Well, you're in all that snow, man. You're starting to get that cabin fever, right? Jack Nicklaus. There's a Nomar. Next thing you know, you're going to be chopping down doors with axes and with an axe. Did I say Nicholas or Nicholson? That's funny. Looks like I'm losing it. Looks like I'm the one that lost it. What do we got in here? Disc golfer. There's Jacoby Ellsbury. Gio. Well, you know what, MCK, I didn't hear that, but if that's a true stat about that, then I think he should have got it then. David Wright. Here we go. What do we got here? Cueto, Mr. Johnny Cueto. Career high 20 wins, Cincinnati Reds. And this is going to be going out to Gary F. Gary F. coming out to you, buddy. Very nice. Johnny C. Cueto. Napoli and Morales. Javier Baez. There's the March. All right, that's going to go out to... We're going to do that at random at the end. I know, right? MCK, that was a great moment in baseball history, wasn't it? And then the next pitch, it'll go yard right over the left field wall. Crack it. Not for you. Oh, okay, you're a Reds fan. I take it. Sorry about that. It was still a great moment regardless, even if you're a Reds fan. Baseball history. Gonzalez said, let's tee it up. Hey, who won the Farmers? I'm glad. I didn't even see, man. I was a little under the weather this weekend, so I didn't get a chance to see that. There's Mr. Tyler Skaggs right there. Gold. 7/26 of 2015. Going out to Angels owner Greg H. Anybody who won the tournament this weekend? Help me out. Help a brother out. Coco Crisp, Derek Jeter. Thank you, sir. I would appreciate that. There's a rainbow foil. Jason Day. Okay. Go ahead, Jason Day. Corey Kluber. There we go. Tom House. Look at that. That thing's good condition. Mr. Tom House. And that's going to go out to the Mariners owner. Let's see. Dave R. Dave R. right there. Very nice. 79 Topps. Marlon Byrd and Mark Reynolds. And a 4-way playoff. What? Wow. Did somebody choke on the 18th at the end? Jason Day's been playing good golf, that's for sure. Mike Trout. No sparkle there. Looking for the old twinkle. How many holes did they go in the playoff? There's another call your shot. That's going to go to random at the end. There's Mr. Albert Pujols. Two holes, okay. Cargo. There's a Mike Trout. Tanaka. Aka. Day parred the second to win it. Good Lord. I'd say that is a little tough, huh? How they do it at the Farmers? They go back to start at 1, or they go back to 18 and go? How they work that? Go backwards. Go to 10. Yeah, I was under the weather. I can't believe I missed that. I forgot all about that. 18, 16, 17, 18. There's a gallery of greats. Yasiel Puig. Guys, while we're going through this right now, don't forget the next Pick Your Team Fire is on the move. Daniel Norris right there, gold. 16 of 2015. Toronto Blue Jays. That's going out to Fred P. Wow, hit the announcer's tower. No kidding. That's crazy. Archetypes, Tony Gwynn. Phillies card right there. Roberts Notch's first victory of the year, 1955. Call your shot. That will go to random. How about KD last night? He had himself a game, didn't he? He was dropping three-pointers from 30 feet out like it was nothing. Goldschmidt in there. Yasiel Puig. Damn, Harden had 40 tonight. Third time he's put up 40 in a game. Not too shabby. No, I missed that. Haircut and beard. Nice. Looking like Freeway. All right, there's Adrian Beltre. Mr. Ryan Braun. Future star Tanner Rourke. Jack White. The White Stripes. Dum, 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 dum. Eric Hosmer. All right, rolling right along here. And we're about finished with the first box. We're going to get into the second one. Jason Castro. 1659 of 2015 right there. Houston Astro. And that's going to be going out to Stroh's owner, Michael K. All right. There's a buyback. Ken Tatum. Ken Tatum right there. Boston Red Sox. Mr. Ken Tatum. Look at that 1973 card. Going out to Levi. All right, that's going to do it right there. So next up, we're going to get into 2317. Let me make a little room here real quick. Give me 1 second. Vin, what's Vin talking about? Hold on, let's see here. What's Vin saying? Oh, Vin. Shenanigans. I will pass that on. I said my one-on-one. Hey, kind of equals waterboarding. Good Lord, come on, y'all. This is good stuff, man. You can make up all kinds of sets. All right, well, we'll roll through this one. How about that? We'll just roll through them. Y'all can blame me for that one. There's our girl right there. You see her? Old Agnes. Old Agnes. What up, Agnes? Making an appearance. The lovely Agnes. Coming to the stage. Agnes, everybody. Put your hands together. And there we go, Mr. John Carlos Stanton. Career high, 608 slugging percentage. And that's going to go out to Miami Marlins owner. Bam. Michael K. Michael K. Now, fellas, no fighting. No fighting. We don't want to break a hip. No shoving. Everybody wait in line. Agnes. What do you say, Agnes? 1957 Braves card. Devious. Getting a little aggressive. Getting a little aggressive right there. All right. There we go. Jacoby Ellsbury, 7-11 of 2015. That's going to go out to a Yankees owner, Dave R. There is a call your shot. For that 7-Eleven car, I like it. Take it by there, see if I can't get a redemption for the old Slurpee. Man, I can't wait for free 7-Eleven Slurpee Day. Those are always my favorite. Get you the old free Slurpee Day on 7-Eleven. Free small Slurpee. Slushies are good, man. Remember there was always like 2 flavors of the slushies, but they were never in 7-Eleven. They were always in other gas stations. They had like what was it, like a dog or something on them? I forget the slushie. Who was the mascot for the slushie? There's a buyback of Don Wilson. Yeah, look at the corners on that, man. That thing's nice. Mr. Don Wilson right there. Houston Astros. The Icy Machine. That's right. Icy. Houston Astros, Michael K. Coming out to you. That's right. He is a dog, though. I knew that. That's right. The Icy Machine. ICEE. A large? That's not going to happen. Well, I think that'll kill somebody. That'll send you. You'll have like end up having a seizure or an aneurysm. Try to suck down a whole large one. I wonder if that's ever been done. Is that like a YouTube, like the cinnamon challenge and drink a gallon of milk and all that? I wonder if people have tried to do that. Ed, it's the same thing, man. You know what? It's the same thing with any, I'm going to say any, but majority of drink machines in fast food joints too, man. Because they're supposed to clean them out and do all this stuff every night. But I've heard from people over the years that have worked there that does not happen as frequently as it should. Oh, 50 cent. Get you a 50 card. Call your shot. Bam. Call your shot. You guys ever send food back? I'm always afraid to. I don't ever do it, especially at a fast food place. And if I'm at a restaurant, I'm really hesitant. It depends on what kind of restaurant I'm at. I always tell people if they're going to start complaining, I'm like, just let me get my food first. Just wait till I get mine, and then you can say whatever you want. Yeah, Ed, I'm the same way. Yeah, Dale, I'm with you, man. Like, it's got to be something really awful. And even then, I'm kind of like, I'm good. I'll just pick this out of it or whatever. Whoa. Yeah, that's the same way I am, man. I'm real hesitant. Just, I don't know. Not saying I know people don't do it, but I mean, not saying that all people do it, but after reading some of the stories on Reddit, like, you know, a post on Reddit, it's like people of Reddit that worked at fast food or restaurants, like, what are your stories about, you know? I'm like, 1449 of 2015 Cincinnati Reds, and that's going to be coming out to Gary F. Yeah, dude, roaches. That's insane. I don't think I've ever had that come out my food. I've seen it on the wall before. I've seen it on the wall, and that right there is like, man. I always think if they always say like a good predictor is if you go into a restaurant and you go in the bathroom and the bathroom looks like crap. Now that's something visible to the public. What do you think? Like what the public can't see looks like. You know what I mean? If they're willing to let it go like that, and they know you're going to see that, what can you imagine what goes on in the back? Trying to fish your PayPal. Uh-oh. Any Anthem people out there with all 90 million people got hacked? Social Security numbers? That's kind of scary. I'm an Anthem member myself, and we got a phone call from them. Ugh, Dale. No kidding. Yeah, somebody I knew that worked at one, they said they dropped a piece of chicken on the floor, and their manager was like, pick it up. And he was like, well, it dropped on the floor. He's like, yeah, well, pick it up and put it in there anyway. I was like, what? Unless it comes from somebody I know, emails me, I don't open that stuff anymore. Yeah, I'm with you. I agree 100%. MCK, it's crazy, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, I watch people make my food if I go to a fast food restaurant. Because even if they got gloves on, I've seen them wipe their nose with gloves and then get right back into it. I'm like, come on, man. I'm about to eat that. And then I just say, give me my money back. I'm out. A test? You've had to take a test to work in the food industry. It was you've always had to take a test. You had to go to like your local health department place, and yeah, it's like a food handling. I mean, it's always been that way, unless it's something different you're talking about. But food handler license or whatever. But that doesn't. I mean, the Apollo 11. That's going to go into random. That's right. Food handlers. That's right. There's the Apple. Apple. All right, note to self, never eat when I am in Massachusetts or Maine or wherever MA is. Maybe that, I think that varies state by state, Vin, because we've had that down here in Virginia for a long time. All right, here's a buyback of Rudy Mioli, Chicago Cubs. Chicago Cubs, Fred P. coming out to you. Yeah, buffets are a little sketch. I'm not gonna lie though, I have eaten at a few Chinese buffets in my day. I can't even tell a lie. And we do have a buffet called Captain George's around here. It's like $46 a person. So I mean, it's a little more, I guess you'd say, upscale or whatever, but it's good food. Get you the Chinaman buffet, $5.99, $46 for the buffet. There's all kinds of like carved meat. You know, they got people there at the stations, and crab legs and all kinds of different seafood and everything. I mean, it's got pretty much anything you want on there. So yeah, it's almost $50 a person though for a buffet. But I mean, it's good. Yeah, me too, no doubt. I'm with you. Corey Kluber, 1339 of 2015 right there. Cleveland Indians owner. That's coming out to Michael S. Oh, I didn't say I eat there a lot. I mean, I've been there. But last time I was at a buffet, I think it was the China buffet. And that was Sean Doolittle. Sean do what? Doolittle. All right, there's another call your shot going to random. Last time I went to buffet, I don't know, about a month ago maybe. Hey, when you're hungry, you're hungry. When you're hungry, you're hungry. You got a hot dog cart? That's what's up. Got to stretch that money. All right, that's going to do it right there. So let's go ahead and get everything out for the random. All right, here we go. This is going to be the number 1 spot in the timeline cards. And here, how many call your shots do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to have 8 spots altogether. Number 1 is going to get the timelines. 2 through 8 is going to get this. Ed, have a great night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure, buddy. Way to drop some knowledge on NFL busts. Joel, take care, man. Stay warm up there. Don't get snowed in. All right. So let's go ahead and pull up random.org and screen share everybody in. All right, here we go. Here's our list. We're just going to run it through 7 more times. Good luck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. All right, there it is. Let's zoom in a little bit. So Michael S., the timelines card are coming out to you. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next 7 cards, Fred P. through Dave R. is getting a Call Your Shot game card. So let's go ahead and screen share out and send that over to YouTube.